up? It's Robert Kelly, and never Colin Quinn. Never, ever, ever Colin Quinn. That's the news. Is Colin Quinn is not going to be on the podcast ever again. That's right, people. He is said fuck off, in short, to me. People say, people are asking for the podcast, why the fuck isn't it on? What the hell has happened? Come on, get another podcast up. I've asked him for the last 2 weeks to do a podcast, and he said no. That's it, no. That's it, nope. Really? Yeah, no, I don't want to do one. So fuck him. You know, and I'll tell you why, and people really want to know why. It's because he feels like if he does one, he's a fucking lunatic, first of all. He's a psychopath. He's out of his fucking mind, okay? And he feels like if he does one, I think he feels like I was actually making it like me and him have our own little radio show. That's why he won't do the radio show with me either. He doesn't want to be like, hey, Bob and Colin, because somehow that fucking degrades him because he's better than fucking a stupid podcast, especially one with me, where he probably has a point there. But that's it. He's done. He doesn't want anything to do with this podcast. So all the people that are listening to hear Colin and not me, go fuck yourselves and find a new podcast. How's that sound? I'll probably have other guests on, to be honest with you. We'll have some more people on. But, you know, other than him, maybe Patrice, Dane, or whoever else I can think of. But as far as fucking Colin Quinn goes, it's over. It's fucking over. Yep. I'm sorry to say. It's over. I feel bad. But fuck him. That's a dumb podcast. What else is he doing? He's in North Carolina tonight. He played I don't even know what the fuck the name is. The Laughing Barn or fucking the Chuckle Hut? I don't know what the fuck it is. And he doesn't want to do a podcast with his buddy and talk some shit for a little while. But you know what? Fuck him. Fuck him. He feels like somehow this shit will degrade him or bring him down. How far down can it bring you? You're already at the bottom, fatso. You're at the bottom. This podcast was actually helping your career. But anyways, I digress. Let's move on. Yo, what's going on? This is Robert Kelly and never Colin Quinn, ever. That's the new name of the podcast, by the way. I'm on with Patrice O'Neal. What's up, dude?
Hello.
Did you say hello? I don't think I've ever heard you say hello.
Because I'm trying to talk to you, and I didn't realize, like, during your visits to your therapist, he didn't teach you about your complete selfishness. When you want something done, you just don't care. Hey, Bobby, I'm sitting there watching the game, into it, relaxing. Dude,
right.
A podcast for me?
Yeah.
Well, I was just actually chilling. Oh, come on. All right. No problem.
Wow.
No problem, Captain, disregarding everybody else's feelings.
Love how you throw Captain in front of something and make it funny. Captain, whatever. Well, dude, I haven't done a podcast since I came back, and apparently, you know, this Opie and Anthony horse shit is, was out there.
In Aruba.
Like I was in Aruba.
You was in Aruba with your girl, like, and you come back to find that the three villains from Superman 2 took over as your in the island somewhere, tickling your girl and giving up your superpowers.
Yeah, I was in the what did they call it? What was he in?
A diner.
No, what did he walk in?
The Fortress of Solitude.
The Fortress of Solitude. I went and got all my superheroes taken away. Nice.
Yeah, you went out. You go, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna have a great time, and then you gave up all your powers, and then you come back and you're sitting at a diner, and some guy beat you up, and you looked up, and everybody was being fired from radio, and you go, what happened? And then the owner goes, where you been, fat boy? Where you been? And on a desert island, and then you look at your girl and she looks at you, and now you're walking. You got to walk back to Alaska to go get your powers.
Yeah, with but I got to walk back with no hat, no mittens, and no boots.
Nothing.
Back through with no superhero powers. Back through the 20 below weather.
Yep. And then,
I don't lose a foot.
And then Bill O'Reilly is beating up everybody at the radio station, and then you're flying outside and you go, Mr. O'Reilly, will you care to step outside?
Right. And then I trick him to put me back in there, but everybody outside gets censored. I don't get censored inside. Everybody outside gets censored. I was actually
didn't know anything. What are you, an ass? They didn't have computers out there?
Dude, I'm telling you about it. I read about it. It was in the Aruba paper. The Aruba paper is probably 3 pages long, and one of the front headlines was Opie and Anthony, shock jocks.
Wow.
But this was before they got fired. Or not fired, suspended.
Yeah.
So it just said what they did.
When you was out there, let me ask you a question, be honest. When you're in Aruba, right?
Yeah.
In some weird way, do you just kind of walk the beach and kind of look for that girl?
Look for a tooth?
Do you just look for her just a little bit?
Instead of walking the beach looking for nice, pretty seashells, look for like a femur bone or something. Look for like a clump of blonde hair with like roots and blood on the end of it.
Do you go out there and kind of in a weird way try to solve the crime?
Yeah, yeah. Go out there with my snorkel mask and try to try to look for a tooth. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. Aruba, they're pissed too because their crime rate is 2%. Literally, they have no.
All they know is this disappearing girl.
Well, what happened was that this girl got murdered, right, or disappeared. And everybody looks at Aruba like it's it's Jamaica. Like Jamaica, you can't go out of the hotel compound or you'll get killed. You know what I mean? Aruba, you can walk around at 3 a.m. It's like Amsterdam. It's a Dutch-owned island. They have a red light district and all that shit.
How's that?
I didn't go.
Well, let's be honest, Bob. How was it?
No, dude, I'm not going to go because the Aruba chicks are, like we were talking about before, they all have that shoulder monster back.
They're big women?
Oh, they're just big women with flat backs. They look like the shoulder monster that used to chase around Bugs Bunny.
Oh.
But
Bobby, that's you should apologize for that.
Really?
Yeah, and you should be contrite. Somebody might be outraged at that statement.
But women with flat backs and big shoulders?
There's a lot of women. I mean, Jordan Sparks could.
Jordan Sparks is a big woman.
And you're saying that she looked like one of those the shoulder monsters.
Poor girl has a 5 o'clock shadow on her chest.
Remember the doctor from that from that particular cartoon you're talking about? And then they all slow up. They get slow.
Yeah, yeah.
When he leaves.
Yeah.
And there's remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
And
what was that monster's name?
Oh man!
No, it's just a big shoulder.
He shrinks him. And he just goes.
He's a little baby one.
And Bugs Bunny gives him a hairstyle and.
He made him into a girl.
Yeah,
he liked it. He liked it. He thought it was pretty. He gave him pigtails.
You can't say that women look like that monster ever. You're gonna start having FCC regulate your phone call podcast.
Can you believe that? Now, this is the funny thing is I sent out a bunch of MySpace bulletins to go to peopleagainstcensorship.com.
Right.
Okay, which is a pretty good website.
Okay.
And I was sending out a bunch of, bulletins, and actually, there's some people that are fucking, telling me to go fuck myself with this.
What do you mean?
One of the guys wrote, this is what he wrote, to try and couch their sacking as a free speech issue is the height of absurdity. Nothing about this situation is a firm amendment issue. First Amendment issue. XM is not only within its legal rights, but it's making a smart marketplace decision. This is happening to Opie and Anthony because they are lazy comics, sloppy broadcast personalities, and nothing more, just like Imus. They blew a good gig for themselves. It is a shame. But they are not Lenny Bruce, not Richard Pryor, or George Carlin.
I don't get that.
Well, I don't either. The thing is that it's like, first of all...
So what speech is protected under that? Just speech that that particular guy feels is relevant?
And I don't understand why he's comparing them to comics, lazy comics. They're not stand-up comedians. Anthony or Opie, neither one of them, you see them down trying to do 10 minutes to become a stand-up. They're radio personalities. That's what they do.
But this is why this particular, look, if they actually had like some type of, hold on a minute, can you turn that down or put the plug in?
Smack her.
Put the earphones in.
Hit her. Fucking just hit her. Hit her.
Put the earphones in.
Just hit her, dude. Don't yell. Show her who's boss. Come on, be a man. Smack her.
Hold on a minute.
Go ahead, hit her. I want to hear a plate break. Break something. Throw something on the ground. Come on, man.
She's really getting out of hand.
Yeah, go upstairs. Put the goon hand on her.
She'll be gone soon.
She'll be gone soon. Jesus Christ.
No, she's not gone like what you're saying. She'll be gone like...
Oh, she'll be gone out of the room.
Yeah.
All right, fucking pussy.
Nasty mouth.
Yeah. Well, this guy, this guy does not like. I don't like that he uses the word marketplace decision. What does that mean?
Who's this?
This guy on MySpace.
Well, the whole thing is if you using like the marketplace is like, put it this way. They're employees, so you can just say you're fired if you want. You know what I mean? If somebody works for you, you can fire them.
Right.
So, it's the reasoning behind it. You know what I mean? That's where the free speech thing comes in or whatever.
That's not even the point. If it was CBS radio, you could kind of understand, okay, but it's XM. And XM, you're paying for. I'm paying, whoever listens to Opie and Anthony is paying for XM to listen to them.
Right.
Okay? You're not buying XM and just randomly, randomly listening to radio stations and blah, blah, blah. You're buying XM and you're paying for Opie and Anthony. Right? If you have them on your thing, that means you didn't X them out, you didn't cancel them, you didn't block them, you like listening to them. It's just like HBO.
Right.
If someone protested against real sex or, the horse shit they play at 3 a.m. on Cinemax, and they just ban Cinemax, you can't. Just don't order it. Don't pay the extra $6.
But at the same time, you take the HBO argument, and I'll be the devil's advocate. And the devil's advocate part is, all right, I pay for cable.
Yeah.
And I have access to HBO.
Okay.
So I might be my kid might turn to it, or I might have turned to it. Maybe I don't know. I can't even make a point for these dumb people. I take it back. I don't know, I'm trying to be the devil's advocate, but it's like ridiculous to me because, I don't care about anything. Like I said, I'd rather watch a entertaining Klan member than to watch, Julie and Mike in the morning.
Right.
I wanted to watch the racial supremacy show starring, Cliff the Racist, and then to watch these boring morning shows or some of these radio shows that they got on now.
I'd really appreciate it if you didn't use Julia and Mike because, that's one of the shows that I do. So, okay.
Well, that's your fault. And that show's pathetic.
Well, look, the point is though, is XM the whole.
Wait, did you just change the subject?
Yeah, I did.
Because Julie and Mike is your benefactor?
Oh no, not at all. I'm already kicked off of that because of you.
Okay, Bob, you put that out there.
I'm already voting because I called Melinda Doolittle Shrek.
Yeah.
So I'm already finished.
By the way, I don't think you are. But there's a website that has it's I forgot the website. It's something. I think CelebrityLookalikes.com, and they have her down, and her face is next to Shrek, so that might get you out of that problem.
Oh, good, fantastic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, good. She does look like Shrek.
They know you're not. They know you're not. They know you're not a bad guy.
Well, thank you, Patrice. I appreciate it.
I mean, you did it enough times for them to know that you're not the type of person.
Yeah.
You just made a mistake, a Freudian slip.
For what?
I mean, a heterosexual white man who attacks a young black woman who's doing, hard work and pulled herself up from her bootstraps. And you bring her down and marginalize what she's doing by one thing, by calling her Shrek.
Yeah.
Good job, Bob. Good job, bud.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Ed.
You know what I mean?
Well, at least I'm not on talking about donkey punches.
Hey, it was all in the context.
What, you coming in the girl's eye, kicking her in the shin?
And then going arg. I didn't make it up. You can go on the computer and type it up, and it will come up.
Anyways, this guy's whole point is that it's not a First Amendment issue. And
what is? I don't.
The fact is, though, is that this stuff is gonna. What you're igniting is people are gonna start doing this everywhere, even at comedy shows. Someone's gonna get up and I don't like what you just said. And
are you telling me this, or this is your way of telling people listening to you?
No, because we're talking to other people that are listening to this.
Oh,
I'm not telling you this. You know this. I'm talking to them. You understand?
Right. What it is, you boil it down to even. See, here's the thing that a lot of people understand about making points in life. No one cares about the points that everybody heard already. You have to make it apply to their life, and you have to apply these Asian, the special interest groups, and now, and the People's Action Network or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's like what's that movie? Kaiser Sosa with the Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
You ever see the movie? Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Oh, you ever see that movie, Usual Suspects?
Yeah.
And they kidnapped his kids or something, and he just killed his own kids.
Yeah, he came back in and killed everybody. Yeah.
Man, and it's like that's how you got to be in life almost, because it's like if the punk says if a bully ever takes your money on Monday,
yeah,
he's not going to come back Tuesday and say, hey, it's all over. He's going to take your money Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. He's going to keep going. So it's corrupting. So when these Asian people got one person fired, oh my God, they're frothing at the mouth. And now they're going to go get somebody else.
The woman was ecstatic.
Oh, her eyes.
Like she hit the lottery.
Her eyes actually got round.
She did. She knew she finally did it. She finally got one.
Her eyes rounded up.
she turned into a white chick from Connecticut.
I mean, she was so like, oh my God, people care. People care about us. People listen to us.
Yeah.
No one listens to you. Here's the thing that bothers me. The thing that bothers me is why can't you dislike someone? Why can't I say Asians are annoying?
Well,
why?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't think it's. I've never met. Am I anti-Asian because I've never met one? I don't think it's your personal view, bro. I don't think it's your personal view. You know, it was what's his name? Stupid. What was that fucking black dude with the straight hair? Al Sharpton said it the other night. He went after somebody who was going after a group of young black women as a whole. But if somebody states their opinion about a specific person, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but what if all the girls specifically look like nappy-headed hoes? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, you can justify, or not even justify, you can rationalize anything you do, but the point is that it's all selfishness. It's good is good if it's good for me. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, but the fact is these guys said something. They didn't even say it. First of all, they didn't say it. A fucking alcoholic wino said some horse shit out of his mouth.
Yeah, but they knew that. But see, you understand, dude. Like, okay, now you're making it rational. So the fact is, you don't think that the news looked at it the same way, and they know that they didn't say that. But see, what they did to them was to like say, oh, he egged it on or whatever. But in reality, something I didn't notice until somebody pointed out, the dude never said rape.
Where did rape come from?
That's what has been said, that they want to rape the first lady, and they want to rape.
But he never said it.
He never said that. So it really was distorted, and I was defending that word on the show, and it never was said. It never was said. And if that was like in my head, but even in my defense of them, I started defending a word that was never said.
Right. You were defending rape.
I was defending I wasn't defending rape, obviously.
I know. I'm kidding, you fucking
jackass.
Well,
you never know. You know how these people are dumb.
Yeah, right. You're right.
People are dumb. They don't get context. That's why I said on the thing, you know what? People who aren't funny, like I know what you're saying. You can say anything you want to me, but, like you said on this dumb podcast, people are listening, and they go, oh, they're defending. Like, I was on the phone with, I did a radio call with John Gibson, and this guy calls up, and he's like, look, I'm fat. What if I get mad about people? And I said, I'm fat too. So John tried to do the news thing and go, are you comparing being fat to being rich? And it's like, whoa. No, we're not. We're saying that we have a physical problem that you can actually be offended.
You can be offended, right?
You can be offended. That's the point.
You can be offended by people calling you fat.
So I mean, but that's
you can
see, the news don't care. That's the thing about it, dude.
But this is the thing, though, is that Imus said it on national TV in the morning in front of the country. Opie and Anthony didn't say it. Somebody said it on their show, XM Radio, which is a paid XM.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm cutting dry, though, Bobby. I'm cutting dry. Where, look, if you can't
come up with you can't say there's no rules and then come up with fucking rules and punish them.
But you
can come up with the rules and then say, look, next time you do this, we're going to punish you.
Yeah, but you got to understand, though, dude.
That's like my mom. Let's put it this way. That's like, having somebody go, look, you can do whatever you want. Are you sure? Yep, do whatever you want. It's cool. This is it. Okay. And then you go do something and go, accept that. You can't do that. Now I'm punishing you.
Just like you're right. It's like you go to the store and they say we're giving out free gum, and you pick it up and they go give me 30 cents, and you go what? And you go well, some of the gum is not free, and you don't know which one's not free except for the one I tell you. So you're just like, what are you talking about? So I understand that, but what I'm saying is that it's a fiasco. See, it's selective outrage, and it's like. But my thing, and that's why I'm cut and dry. I don't look at anybody, and if there's 7 words that you cannot say over the airwaves.
Right.
Anything else you can say. Matter of fact, let me tell you how far I go. I never understood why you couldn't yell fire in a crowded theater. I don't understand that. I'm not, it's like, hey, there's a fire. I'm choking. I don't care.
Right.
It's not a fire. Like I don't get it. I feel you should be able to say anything you want. Like I don't understand this self-editing. But you know what it all boils down to?
Okay, sorry. Don't worry about it. Hello. Go ahead.
You know what it all boils down to?
What?
It boils down to women.
Right. Right.
Sorry. We accidentally leaned against the button.
So, hang on. Hello.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm there. Go ahead.
Go ahead and handle that bunch of noise.
Yeah, I'm going right now. Anyway, someone just came to this. I hate when your doorbell rings.
Hit her, Bob. Hit her. Nope. Hit her, Bob.
I did.
Hit her. Beat her.
I did. That's why she's quiet.
Kick her.
You didn't
even give her a warning.
I know. I didn't even yell like you yelled.
Well, there's dummies over here. Like she's like, you know what I can't stand is you ever have to. I hate saying like excuse me to people that know they should be moving. Like you ever stand somewhere and a person is standing there and then in your way. And you go, excuse me, but they know they should not be in the way.
It's like when you're walking down New York Street and somebody stops in front of you to look at something, and there's like 900 people behind them. It's like you don't fucking stop.
But this is the thing with her just now. She hears me on the phone. She does something to compete with my phone call, and then I have to tell her to turn it down, and then she gets mad. That's why nobody likes girls.
Right. Well, my girl last night, I was on the phone, and she got a phone call, and then she actually was telling me I'm being too loud on the phone.
But here's the thing. You can't rationalize it. That's why when guys, a lot of times women go, he's an asshole, or he's, when you get these pussy-ass guys that sometimes you're hard on your girl, and they think you being foul. And you go, you don't know my girl, nigga. You don't know her abuse level. Her level of abuse, and it's nature.
But it's not even something you can prove in a court.
But that's what I'm saying.
You couldn't even if you brought it to court. It's so
unconscious level of disrespect.
It's a tone. It's
unconscious. They don't plan it. She's just completely. Her and her kid is sitting there listening to the computer. They turn it up. She already knows I'm on the phone. But after I hang up later, we're gonna talk about it, of course. And she's gonna go, why'd you yell? And I'm gonna go, why would I need to say anything when you know I'm on the phone and now you're competing with I'm on the phone under but it's my fault. It ain't her fault. That's me. Like that's her and her comfort zone. Her comfort zone with me is at that level where I have to reestablish that you don't do that. Like, you don't be that comfortable with me. I don't know you like that.
Jesus, you've lived with her for 3 years.
I don't know her. I don't know you. I don't know her. I don't know her enough for her to cause me problems. I'll never know her that well.
Listen, first of all, I can't even get into this because I'm leaving. But second of all, let me ask you one question before we hang up on this podcast. Ready? Hello? Patrice. Hello. That's funny. He just hung up. All right, listen. That's the end of the podcast. First of all, I know you guys are all burning your XMs and your roadies and your I think the boys are suspended. I don't think they're fired. So they're going to be back in a month on XM. But now you're going to have to go out and spend another $100 to get your shit back. Maybe you should just unplug it and put it in the closet and cancel your subscription instead of burning and smashing your actual device, because they're going to need you back actually signing back up and listening to them again. They can't, they're going to have to rebuild the whole fucking fan base because nobody has an XM tuner because you burnt them and smashed them. You know what I'm saying? If they got fired, it'd be one thing, but they're coming back in a month, and they're going to need people, you're going to want to hear what they have to say past 9 o'clock. Anyways, that's the end of the podcast. Patrice O'Neal on the podcast. And I think he's probably going to straighten his bitch out. I'm going to go upstairs and straighten mine out. Yeah, I'm home. I'm going down right now, Comics all weekend. Comics with an X. ComicsNY.com tonight. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Pass the word. If you guys have any questions for the podcast, I'm going to try to do another one maybe later tonight or tomorrow. So hit me up with some questions at podcast@robertkellylive.com. And I might even put one of the whack-bag guys or full-blown AIDS, one of you guys, one of the fans on. You guys get something to say. So I'll talk to you later. Hey, what's going on? Robert Kelly with the Robert Kelly and Never Colin Quinn podcast. We're back with a good friend of mine. He's been in the business for around 37 years. We call him
Damn right.
We call him Papa. Everybody, Mr. Keith Robinson. Keith?
Yeah, that's about 3 people clapping. That's all that listens to your stupid podcast.
Oh, actually, no, there's around 10 people, but you're right. Only 3 people are clapping because they heard your name.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Get to the matter at hand, stupid. I don't have a lot of time to smack you around on this one.
All right, the matter at hand is this. We're having a debate because I, Robert Kelly, at the cutting edge of technology, as you all know, I purchased one of the iPhones. The first day it came out, I went down, I got it. No, I didn't wait in line. Of course, I would never wait in line. And I've been bringing it down.
He had his fiance wait for him.
No, she didn't wait. She just went down and got it. Okay?
He had his fiance to wait for him, and a chance that she would get robbed and beaten for it.
First of all, I don't like the way you cock blocked me on my own podcast by telling everybody.
I'm sorry, Robert Kelly. Go ahead.
You really stink.
Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry.
No, there's a couple girls up there that might have liked me, not for my comedy, because I might admit they're liking chunky bald guys with goatees, and you just ruined it.
Oh, you're right.
Now we're down to 8 listeners. Anyways, so, Keith, which is Keith's MO, especially with me, is whatever I like, he goes the opposite route and then tells me how much it stinks. So he's been smashing my iPhone for a week now, telling me it stinks. As when his phone rings, he has to flip it open. And he's actually comparing his, what is it called?
It's called the Arcos 700. Arcos 700. Got it?
It sounds old. Anything a number after the friggin' name of the thing. There's no iPhone 2007, you moron.
Because that's the first iPhone, stupid. You got the first iPhone. You got a combination phone. It's like having a TV VCR combo. Once one thing breaks, the whole phone is going to be useless, and that's what's going to make me happy.
Well, first of all, it's not going to break because it's a Mac. Macs don't break.
Jesus, I hate your commercial for Mac.
And second of all, your Arcos. Basically, why don't you explain to the listeners what your Arcos does?
Well, my Arcos is a mini DVR. It's a 100 gig hard drive, 7-inch screen. Now, on this Arcos, I got like about 100 movies and TV shows on there. Old TV shows like Sopranos. I got 24. I got even the classics on there. Green Hornet, Batman in '68. I got Justice League Unlimited, the whole season, every season. I got all the greatest movies that you ever want to see. Raging Bull, just for your crowd. If they don't know the movies that I would really watch, I can't give them Let's Do It Again, Uptown Saturday Night, because your white crowd wouldn't know no better.
Well, just don't forget, too, because there's silent films and they weren't born yet. Friggin' old jackass. Listen to me. All right, so basically what you're saying is that your piece of technology is a hard drive with a screen.
Yeah, well, it's a hard drive with a screen that makes me very happy.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're comparing that to a phone, okay, that I can watch movies on, that I can listen to my music, that I can Google Map something anywhere in the world and find anything I want anywhere with the phone number and the website and everything. And look at it satellite view. I'm not finished yet, jackface. Okay? Go to the internet and download shit at high speed and visit websites. I can actually make a phone call. I have virtual voicemail where I don't have to call my voicemail. I can just fucking listen to them at my leisure, whichever ones I want. Okay? I have YouTube on my phone. I have calendars, dates, pretty much everything on my phone. Stocks. Text messaging, photos, a camera. Do you have a camera?
Did you take photos after you told me not to use photos?
Oh, all right. Nobody likes photos.
Sneaky little fat boy, you. Anybody who has a photo album on anything is a homo. You just nothing. You have photos. And you really stink. The first chance you can get to go photos, you rocket it right in there. Now, I agree that I'm not saying that the phone is not a good phone.
Don't forget my
movies.
Don't forget my mail.
Movies.
I have my email on here too. What do you mean stop mentioning movies? I can watch full-length movies on my phone.
You can watch 2 full-length movies, and then that's it. And then, here's the thing. The only way what's a good thing about you, you don't have many friends, so you can watch your movies uninterrupted, because no one's calling you.
That's mean, Keith. All right? Let's stick to the fucking debate.
You're right. I had to...
All right? I'll take the photo hit.
You make a good point.
And then all right. So listen, the fact is that I can watch movies, and not just 2 movies, Keith. I still have 4 gigabytes left. I can put 7 more movies on my fucking goddamn phone. Full-length movies.
Anybody who Kelly, you're the guinea pig for this iPhone. Now I'm gonna get an iPhone, but I'm gonna get the better iPhone. You got the iPhone that the corny people get. The iPhone that when it first comes out, they experiment on you. They work out their kinks on you because you're so lonely that you have to wait in line, send your wife to wait in line to get it.
Say wife again. Now it's a wife.
Right, I mean,
is that how it works? You went to wife, huh? Oh, you're a fuck.
You had to send one of your hoes.
That's better. I set my bottom bitch down.
You had to send one of those bottom bitches of yours to go get that thing. But all I'm saying to you is that I'm going to get a better iPhone than you. And everybody listening to this podcast is waiting for the better. All the cool people are waiting for the better iPhone to come.
No,
let the corny people go. You ever see the X-Men The Last Stand that went through it? What's his name? Magneto said, we send our pawns first. We let them go first to get it. And that's what you are. You're a pawn. All the cool people who are listening to your podcast are saying, yes, stupid Kelly's got the iPhone. Now we'll wait until the better one comes out.
Well, we know what you are sexually, so you're definitely a queen. That's what you're getting at.
And I'm going to tell you something. How long is this podcast?
As long as I want.
Well, you know one thing that your iPhone can't do?
What?
It stop me from hanging up on you.
Wait a second. Keith. God damn it. That motherfucker hung up on my podcast. He's the first one to ever hang up. I don't like that. First of all, okay, let's do this. Go check out the Arcos 700 and then compare it to the iPhone. This loser wants 100 movies, and you can't even fit it in your pocket. It's 7 inches by 5 inches, okay? How many movies are you going to watch on a plane? What, 2? His battery life lasts only 5 hours. Mine lasts 8 to 6 to 8 hours, okay? And you're only going to watch a couple movies before you fall asleep anyways on a 5-hour flight. And this loser thinks that having 900 movies on a fucking phone, on a portable plasma TV screen is good. That's old technology. He's an old jackass, that damn Nipsey Russell piece of shit. So please, go look at the Arcos 700, then go look at the iPhone, and you tell me which one's better, which one you'd rather have. And I know you're going to pick mine. I know it. So email me at podcast@robertkellylive.com and let me know which one you pick.
Hey, what's going on? This is Robert Kelly with another Robert Kelly and Never Colin Quinn podcast. And if you don't know what that means, go fuck yourself. Today, I'm doing a very special podcast with somebody who I admire, I respect, and I would say love. Rich Voss, everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Rich? How you doing?
You know, that's really a touching intro.
Yeah.
It's so hard. I don't even know, like, how people, like, when people call radio shows or they go to strangers or they, you know, it's not like their kids or maybe their parents, they go, oh, I love you. Like, you know, people will call radio, hey, man, I love you. It's so hard to say in life is I love you. And unless you're saying it to your kids, you know, or whatever. So when you go, yeah, and I can say I love him, I'm going, oh, man, how does he do that? You know what I mean?
How do I do it? I don't mean it.
Oh, okay. That's
acting. Freaking moron. Jesus. You really got serious for a second. Who do you think listens to my podcast?
What's that?
Like middle-aged people who want help?
Oh, that's true.
I got a bunch of hot chicks and some dudes who are probably in their underwear right now listening to this shit. But
does this come on live? Actually, you know, this whole podcast is amazing, this stuff that's going on right now.
No, it's not live. It's you know, I just record it and then I hit pound and it goes to my MySpace and then people are in their offices or their homes or whatever and they can listen to it whenever they want.
What's funny is I'm thinking, how bad is my life to do this? But then I think, how empty is somebody's life that they would even listen to this? And that they would sit down and sit at the computer when either you could play Scrabble, look at porn, do whatever, go, I'm going to listen to that Bobby Kelly podcast. And then I'm going to lay in the fetal position and cry and go, why is this going on in my life?
Well, that's one way to get them on your side, and they're probably real happy right now, you asshole. How about going the other route, going, wow, this is really cool to do. I hope a lot of people come to my MySpace and buy my CD or DVD. Because
why? Well, one, that was acting, Bobby.
Oh, sorry. Wow, that was pretty good. And let's not be kidding ourselves. You, Scrabble, come on. Neither one of us is doing any type of word or Sudoku, anything with math and English we're not playing.
It's funny because when I played Scrabble, you know, the what do you call it? The computer always wins.
Yeah.
Time I got a dictionary and I started cheating, but I would turn my back to the computer, like it was, you know, hey, I don't want the computer to see me. Look.
Idiot! You fucking dummy. And the only reason why, please, people understand this, that he's not kidding. That wasn't a joke. He really probably turned his back to an inanimate object, and I would love for you to actually try to say inanimate. But
I've had many of them in my ass.
Oh, Jesus. Have you ever stuck anything in your ass?
One time I had a Remington microscreen shaver in my ass. It felt so good I bought the company.
Shit, you fucking hack.
That's not hacky. It's old.
It would have worked if you said, if you didn't say you bought the company.
I said I bought the company. That's the joke.
I know. Listen, did you ever have anything in your ass?
Well, it's funny because right now I'm downstairs in the gym working out my legs, not my arms, because I screwed up my elbow a little.
Well, let's stop right now before you tell me about your ass story. Let's everybody know that, just to let you know, there's a little thing going on.
What?
Where we had a big event, one of the virus shows, which are going really good, by the way. The first three that we've done so far have been pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I think some of the best shows I've ever been involved in. Because you've been on a bunch of shows, I've been on big tours,
yeah.
Orgasm, HBO, whatever. But these shows, the fans are crazy. They're friggin' animals. But when they're in there and they're actually they're in there listening to the show. They're probably one of the best crowds ever.
And not only that, but they know us almost like we're family. It's almost like a weird type of dysfunctional family that's meeting. And we're getting up on the picnic table to make them laugh, kind of. You know what I mean? It's kind of like...
That was probably the gayest analogy I've ever heard, but I would have just said they're great fans.
All right, but you know what? I try to break it down a little deeper than you, okay? I try to go beneath the surface and show a little emotion towards the people I care about.
Did you just get out of breath while you're in a sentence? Did your teeth just make you tired?
I'm working out in my mildew basement, some Asian disease. All right, so the show was this week was unbelievable. Listen, so far they've all been unbelievable, right? But this week, I don't know what it was. Right from the beginning, because I hosted the first half, won the first half. Right from the beginning, these people were on fire this week. I mean, it was like, and one of the things. It was so funny. There was a guy in the front. We did this at Mohegan Sun at the Indian Reservation Casino at the Mohegan Sun. And I'm screwing with people, and this guy in front sitting with a mohawk, right?
Yeah, I remember.
And I said to him, I go, it's okay to be a radio fan, but to be a casino fan?
That's funny, dude. That's funny, dude. I didn't hear that. That's funny.
What are you gonna do in Detroit? Go, well, whatever.
Did you have to ruin it?
No, I didn't ruin it.
Just move on. That was fucking hilarious.
Well, can you? There's no editing on this stuff.
No, there's no editing, you ass.
I know there's no editing. All right, so it was a great show, right?
It was a great show, and basically what happened is it was Voss's 50th birthday, and we were trying to come up with a way to you can't, you couldn't just have a birthday party for Voss. We got a cake, and we wanted to, come up with a way, strip him down naked, give him a wedgie, pour pig's blood on him, sodomize him on the stage, or smash a birthday cake in his face. And we actually came up with that, whatever,
So when you said pig's blood, did you say, no, I don't want anybody to cut me?
All right, touche. I just take it and let it go. I don't try to come up with a comeback. So we came up with a birthday cake idea. Nobody knew if anybody was going to do it. At the end, we actually Opie went over and smushed it into his face. And
well, here's the thing. Let me interrupt this a little.
Mm-hmm.
Bonnie, my wife, who's ready to drop, walks the cake on stage. I introduce her. It's like we do the curtain call. We come out after the show. Everybody kill. We do the curtain call. And usually on the curtain call, they call me towards the beginning because I host the first half. They kind of go in the order that the comics, Rich Fall, and And I'm going, how come they haven't called me? In the back of my head, I'm going, how come they haven't called me? Then last, towards the end, they go, and Rich Voss. So I walk out, and we all say, hey, great show, whatever, thank you. Then I hear Opie, I think, goes, we have something special for Rich Voss. And my heart started pumping. My heart, because I'm thinking, I could get decapitated right now.
Yeah, but Opie's there's got to be something up with, he did, he's the guy who threw poker chips in a chick's face, smashed a homeless person's cake, and shaved a retarded girl's head.
But here's the thing: when he does it, he does it all in humor, but he's so demented, And just because you're a radio host and you're wealthy doesn't mean you're not demented or have a horrible past too. He just worked his way because of his talent into a radio position, a very successful one. Yeah. But he still has the hurt we all have. He has 5 hours on microphone to get it out. You know what I mean?
And for everybody who doesn't know what humor is, it's not with a Y, it's with an H. It's humor.
Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you, don't act as if you have a diploma. Now keep going with your dumb story.
I do have a diploma, you jagoff. You don't have a diploma?
Well, who needs a diploma? I quit school. I never got a diploma. When you quit, I'm quitting. By the way, can you give me one of those diplomas?
What the fuck, dude? I spent 3 years in juvie hall and still got my diploma. It's probably the easiest thing in the world to get.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, really.
All right, so you got a big deal.
All right, so anyway.
You have a diploma, so do I, and guess what? We're both doing the same thing for a living.
Really?
Well, not really. I'm a little more advanced, but go ahead.
You're giving full body back rubs to older gentlemen to make ends meet? I didn't know you were doing that. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was bad.
I just smashed myself in the face with a weight. Go ahead.
All right, so anyways, cut to the chase.
Yeah.
She pretty much just said what I said with a lot more detail. But Opie smashes the cake in his face.
Well, I
didn't run. I took, literally, if you watch the video, it's on YouTube. Just type in Rich, what is it, birthday, what is it?
Mean Bobby gets even with Voss. No.
Even for what? So I smashed the cake in his face with Opie, and Voss, I mean, there's a few ways of looking at it. My way of looking at it is that I went to push a cake in your face to make sure it got in your face, and then you had cake all over you, but for some reason when you collapsed on the ground, you fell backwards.
Well, yeah,
because nobody touched you. You were actually holding the cake.
Well, here's the thing, too, because after I took a piece of cake, everybody's walking off stage, and if you look at the video, you can see Opie circle around, right? Circle around like, it's almost in a Satan type of way that he circles towards me. And I lift up the cake to walk away. Well, why didn't you just leave it there and let Kenny do it? Because I'm not that kind of person. It was my cake. It was given to me. I'll carry it off the stage like anybody.
Just say it. You're Jewish.
No, it's no. I'm not a what do you call it? When a celebrity thinks they're whatever. It's not whatever the word is. I can't even say it. It keeps slipping.
You wanted your cake. You wanted your cake.
I would have walked it off. We gave you a cake. Okay, and I carried it off. So when I go to lift it up, you see Opie, and Opie goes to push it, and he does towards my face. And when someone's pushing, I'm backing up because that's a natural reaction. When a cake is being pushed in you, you don't go forward. You try to back up.
No, most people will just take it's cake. It's not dog shit.
Listen, I was trying to back up not to get that whole.
I'm watching it right now. Okay, now I froze it.
Yeah.
I froze it.
You can
you can pause the video. Yes, it's called pause. I'm sorry, I used a different word. You can froze things? No, I don't have superhero powers, but I did hit pause, Voss.
Right now I'm working out. This doesn't count for you as a workout,
All right, nice talking to you. If you type in Happy Birthday Rich Voss on YouTube, you can go and judge for yourself. And Opie has 2 hands on the cake.
2, yeah.
And I took one step on a bad knee.
Oh, well, you better.
I didn't run. I didn't take 2 steps. 1 step on a bad knee, and I used 1 hand. And if you see my hand, I'm not even really touching the cake. Actually, I got a little bit of the bottom of the cake on your face, but you turn to take the face, and you just fell backwards.
Yeah, of course.
You fell backwards, and I wasn't even hardly touching the cake, if you look at it.
Well, here's the thing, too.
And then you fell, but you fell, and this is the part that you fell. If you fell on your butt and blah, 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 you didn't get hurt, this would be the most hilarious thing ever. But you fell, and you landed on your little baby elbows.
Okay, here's this. I'm sorry that it's not, my elbows aren't covered with 4 years of depression. This thing, in an airbag that can't get hurt. The only part of your body is your knee that can get hurt because you can't pad your knee.
Oh Jesus! It was a great line, and then you had to get too intricate.
Crazy.
You had to fix your own joke, you know.
Okay, when you're leaning back,
yes.
And deep down, and I knew after I saw the video, I knew you did not do this,
yes,
or in any way to hurt somebody. You did it as humor, you know.
Yeah. Well, right, exactly. You're right. The cake in the face was like, you know, we're just putting a cake in a guy's face. That's
I know. It's hacky, but, you know, what the hell. And, okay, I knew it deep down inside. But believe me, when you're headed backwards, you're not, you know, it's not like, hey, a little breeze. You know, you're kind of like a bigger guy. You're kind of like, so when you're even one push, your momentum,
yes,
you know, with all, you know, your built-in hatred, one push of a cake easily is going to make you fall backwards a little harder.
I think Coke Logic on Whackbag said it best when the guilty one is Fat Bob, the evil juggernaut, the evil juggernaut of mass that forgets his own retard strength.
Okay.
I guess maybe I have a little retard strength that I don't know about.
Here's the thing, though.
Yes.
Added, if I say insult to injury, I'll feel like dumb Eddie Brill.
Yes.
The fact is, after Bobby did that, which I took it the wrong way when I was in studio today,
right?
He ran around the stage. You know, all of a sudden, there's no knee brace on him. All of a sudden, you know, he's you know, trying out for the Olympics. I'm surprised he didn't do any hurdles, but he ran around the stage. It was almost like you just won the title match and you just knocked somebody out, and then you throw your hat in the audience like, okay, so I'm going, holy Christ, how evil is this?
Well, the reason why I ran around the stage, for one, I'm a ham.
No, you just ate a ham.
No. Well, for one, I really didn't know you were hurt, dude. I really, if I knew you were hurt, I would have went over to you and picked you up like a little hobbit and brought you back and had Gandalf help you with some magic powers.
Okay, but if this was all switched around and you saw that, would you go, oh my God?
Oh well, yeah, dude. The fact that I ran around because we got you with the cake, and I got a little excited. I might be a little immature, and I threw my hat in the air like an ass. That was probably a little overacting on my part and a little playing to the fans. So I do apologize for being a ham and a fucking just wanting to be liked. But if I actually froze it again, and you're on the ground, and your whole arm is covered with cake. You're covered with cake, and everybody has a smile.
I had cake in my ear.
The only person that I can't tell if has a smile is Patrice because it's just too dark to see.
Okay. Wow. Whoa. Here's
and I don't mean that as a racist joke. It really is. You just can't see him.
Here's the thing. I'm laying on the ground, and it's funny. Of course it's funny. You know, it's funny. Ha. You know, I know I screwed my elbow, but I'm laying there, and I'm laughing, and I look at Evil Opie kneeling down, but he's laughing. So he's laughing like almost like it's like a little kid, right?
Yeah.
Just watch another kid that, for whatever reason, fall out of a tree.
Yeah.
And instead of, you know, he laughed so hard. And I'm looking at him, and I'm laughing, but as he's laughing, you can see the horns growing from his head, right? And if you look close, I saw 3 6s, and I'm going, huh?
He actually, when you got up and walked backstage, he ran from you.
Well, I was...
He did. He ran. He actually thought you were coming after him, and he ran. Or maybe he just didn't want cake on his new shirt.
Hey, you want to take out his shirt? He's not running from me for physical reasons. He's not a punk. He's a tough guy.
Yeah, that's true. Opie is a psycho.
Yeah, he's crazy. That's what he would hit you, laugh, and pick you up.
Well, you wouldn't really be able to pick me up.
Well, not you in general, you as in, a figure of speech. So I know it was all done for fun, but and
yeah, basically this is the point. We wanted to push a cake in his face and get cake on him. He fell and accidentally hit his elbow, and it was an accident. We're all friends. We all care about each other. Opie didn't want to hurt anybody, and I didn't want to hurt anybody, and we just wanted to push cake in Voss's face for some And you know what? Anytime you do stupid stuff like this as adult men in our 30s and 40s, okay, and 50s, I can't believe I had to add that. It's going to go wrong. We can't play around like little kids anymore. We're not 13. Throwing rocks at each other, and nothing's going to happen to us. We have bad ligaments, we have bad joints, we have little elbows, and we're just old men. That's what we should all take from this. Is we're just a bunch of old dudes.
It's like Century Village hiding behind a pole and jumping out at somebody, and just watching a 90-year-old man have a heart attack because he's so scared to death. This is almost like Patrice's old bit where he would say something about smacking a girl in the back of the head,
right.
And boom, and he knocked her out.
Right. Yeah.
Remember, it was really funny bit. Come to think of Patrice, I wish I was doing this with Patrice because.
Me too. Yeah, and if you freeze it, Opie is the first one to grab it and go underneath, and then Opie used the hand. And I used the hand.
No.
Then you immediately, what happened was you immediately tried not to get the cake in your face. And if you look, you turn and you twist your body way back. Well, and you actually were off balance. And then the fact that you had the cake in, and then you really felt like a sack of potatoes, dude. I've never seen anybody fall like that.
You compare everything to food. Stop it. Like a 50-year-old guy with a off-balance cake in his hand, okay?
Yeah, and you know what? I really hate the guy who took the video because he just panned on me, and I'm going, yes. Yes, it really does look like I'm a hooligan.
It does look, yeah.
I really do look like a fucking ass.
It almost does look evil. It's almost like, oh, look at the school bully did it again.
Yeah, I really didn't mean to do that, but I am that guy that takes it too far, and I don't mean to.
Here's the thing, Bonnie, when she walked on stage, she was going to smash my face, and she says to me, she goes, the only reason I didn't smash it is because I thought everybody wanted a piece of it backstage. Oh yeah, like they were going to everybody or one or two.
So just to let everybody know that it's all good.
There is nothing, no animosity whatsoever between Bobby Kelly and Rich Voss. We look forward to working together, hanging out together, shooting this fake pilot we're shooting together. There is none.
Yes, absolutely. So now that we get that out of the way, can we please talk about you having something in your ass?
I'm like any other person, you've had a finger, maybe 2 fingers, or maybe a dildo or something.
Wait a minute. The progression of that was a little uncomfortable. You went from a finger to 2 fingers to a dildo.
Whatever, you know what I'm just saying,
No, I don't know you. I've never had a dildo in my ass, but no. If I was to tell my story, it would be a finger. And that would be it. It wouldn't be 2 fingers, first of all. And then I'm not going to, I don't have a story where I had a dildo in my ass. You had a dildo in your ass?
What are you saying, that I only had a half a penis in my mouth? Or, what's the difference? If it's a finger, or I called it a big plastic finger. How about that?
Well, I think there's a little difference between a little dainty pinky and something that looks like a man's penis.
Like it was a little pinky, like Mr. French from Family Affair said, ooh, with his pinky, all right, wearing an ascot. It wasn't a pinky. Nobody puts a pinky because nobody can bend their arm that way, okay? You fucking take a course in physics, Mr. Diploma, in pinky, unless you from behind when you were blowing somebody. All right.
All right. I'll admit something to you. I actually had a girl eating my ass one time from behind, and I turned around and I told her to eat my pussy.
Jesus.
Can I tell you the pause and uncomfortable look on her face?
You know, I was with this girl once, and we're making out, and it's kind of hacky, but we're making out, and for the first time, I picked her up, I go, "You kissed just like my father."
Oh, that's the best one. I did that to my girl. God, you kiss like my mom. It's the funniest thing ever. Listen to me, guys. Everybody out there, you have to do this. Seriously, get your chick, get real close, and look her in the eye, and then just start kissing her really passionately. Give her a feeling. Make her feel it. And then slowly pull away and go, "God, you kiss just like my mother." Please do that. It's one of the funniest things ever. So anyways, we got how many? We got 5 more of these virus shows.
Yeah, I can't wait. I really have so much fun doing it and hanging out.
Well, because the fans, let me tell you something, the fans, they're fucking great, dude. They're really, all the pests and, the message board people. I don't go to the message boards as much as I should have, but, you go there all the time. You go to Whackbag all the time, right?
Yeah, I go to both, Whackbag and SD.
And Full-Blown AIDS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't go as much because there's always that one guy who says some shit about you that isn't even true and then smashes you, and you want to just fucking go there and fucking stab his whole family.
You do get some guys that get too, because they know what type of comics we are. We're, edgy. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me, Phil?
Oh, you're cutting out, you fucking ass. Don't ruin this podcast.
Oh, here's a quick story. Bonnie told me this. It'd be better if she told it, but Bobby.
This whole podcast would be better if she told it.
Here's the thing. Bobby I'm going to tell the story that you backstage before we leave with Bobby and Louis C.K. Remember?
No.
Bobby, okay, here's the deal. Bobby Kelly you would consider him. We're talking on this podcast.
Oh.
You consider, folks, if you don't know Bobby Kelly, you would consider him an edgy, or more of an edgy comic. He's a cringe humor type of comic, okay? He's not the type of comic that, he's not like me. I could work any audience. He's one type of comic, and it's offensive to people that pay or whatever. But he is.
Yeah, marshmallows is really offensive.
Okay, whatever. Okay, listen, I'm not going to get into Gary's act. Here's the thing. You are an edgy comic. You're a cringe humor. Louis C.K., without a doubt, is edgy and hilarious. I can't. No, Bobby's hilarious in his type of way. He is. I mean, there's people. Listen, everybody has a fan base. No, Bobby is hilarious. I'm just fucking around. He kills. So you 2 edgy comics. Bobby walks backstage, and you know what? You want to tell it? Here, you tell it. Here, go ahead. Tell the dumb story. Put the earpiece in. Here, hold on. You know how to work it?
Hello?
Yeah. Hi, Bonnie. How are you?
Good.
This is, for all you guys who don't know, this is Bonnie, Rich's wife.
Oh, thanks.
You can Google her.
No, I told Rich after the show that you and Louis C.K. were having a long discussion about cake and how much you wanted to eat it after a show. And, how you both had some food addiction problems, and Louis was giving you some tips on how to eat slowly and then wait 20 minutes because your body only needs a certain amount of food and you'll overeat. And I just thought it was humorous that 2 of the edgiest comics today are backstage talking about
We were trying to help each other out with Weight Watcher ideas.
You were such girls. I was thinking, is this really just coming into your consciousness now about the eating slowly and not to have Chinese food late at night? These were tips that you were giving each other. These are things that girls knew when they were 13.
Yeah, they.
Now in your 30s, you're just starting. Maybe cheese isn't the best thing to eat every night.
All right, I have to fucking give you credit. We were 2 little fucking fat hens. yapping backstage.
I knew that if Norton showed up or Rich or anybody else on that show, they would have jumped right into the conversation. You guys you're all like that.
Oh, not one of us would we're all hard guys and edgy comics on stage, and then backstage we're like, yeah, sometimes I'm thinking about taking a photo class. What do you think about that? What's the best camera to get?
Yeah.
Really, and Norton's teaching me how to use a ball in the gym to work on my core.
You guys were all in the gym at different points during, before the show, and I started thinking maybe that's the only place you guys could actually get away from O&A people.
Well, no. They're not going to be working out.
Yeah.
That's the only place you can get away from that and the expensive floor of the hotel.
You guys better not all lose weight and get in tip-top shape. You're going to alienate your audience.
I really do. That's what Patrice says. He says that I look like an O&A fan. He actually said that about you, too.
I know.
Bonnie, for you guys who don't know, Bonnie's pregnant. So she says that he's looking more and more like an O&A fan every day.
I do. I feel like I really fit in.
You just have to grow a goatee and get a shirt that says virus on it.
All right.
Well, Bonnie, I wish I did. I wish I did the podcast with you because you speak clearly and you pronunciate, and you get right to the point.
You know what's funny about Rich is that he's always like, I want to just do shows where I tell stories. That's like he wants to do like a special on Comedy Central or something where he just sits on a stool and tells stories. And I'm like, but you're the worst storyteller I've ever. He cannot tell a story to save his life.
Yeah, him telling stories. It'd be called Bedtime with Rich Voss.
All right, take care.
All right, Bonnie, I'll talk to you later.
Wait, hold on. Hello?
Yeah.
I can tell stories.
You can't tell a story, Voss. Your stories, you put too much detail, and then you go listen to me, and then you go the bottom line, and then you go for one thing way too many times.
But wait a second. You just said it's bad in a story to give too much detail?
Yeah, but no, the way you give it. Yeah, you have to get to the point.
Yeah, I know.
You sidetrack like my mom.
Listen, here's the thing.
Listen, here's the thing. Just spit it out.
What movie should we go see tonight? What do you think, Ocean's 13 or Live Free or Die Hard, the Die Hard movie?
Go see the Die Hard movie. We're going to go see that shitty Ocean's 13. It was, what an awful fucking... Oh, we get it. You guys are a bunch of guys. First of all, half of them would be in jail. This movie, it just stinks. They always get away with it. We get it. They're a bunch of... That's a chick flick. A bunch of girls want to go see that because it's hot dudes. We wanted
to go see that Ratatouille or whatever because what's his name, Patton Oswalt is the lead voice in it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, we're big fans.
All right, yeah, we'll go see. I heard that actually was pretty good. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I'm a big fan of animation movies, animated movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like you can push them over easy too?
Dude, you really have. Maybe it was just the cake.
What's that?
You're lucky I didn't attack you on the ground.
Oh,
you're lucky I didn't try to fuck you and lick you at the same time.
I would have got $40 out of it.
All right, so
let's wrap this up and tell everybody, hey, it's all a bit, folks.
Yeah, we're all having fun, dude. Look, you hear stuff on the radio, but you got to understand we're all best friends. We fucking trash each other all the time. That doesn't mean you can walk up and just fucking say mean shit.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get a different response. You're going to get a fuck you fat fuck.
Yeah, we're friends. We're allowed to do that to each other.
Yeah, we're friends with each other. We've taken a long time to be able to call Rich a little fucking hobbit-handed, mushy-mouthed fucking Jew, and for him to call me a...
I don't really attack you that bad.
Are you out of your mind?
What's that? I really don't, because I feel for you.
Are you out of your mind?
What?
You are the worst. And you know what makes it bad about you?
What's that?
At least when Opie or Norton or Colin or Patrice say mean shit to me, they just say it. You actually do it. You go, man, I like you a lot, dude. You're a good guy. I mean, and then you set me up with this emotion like you actually have feelings, and then you say some mean shit about my mother's twat.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
I mean, I'd never say anything about your mom. I would never say something like that. I mean, I might have gone after you, but, I never did anything like that in my life. I would never do something like that, and you know that. I'm that kind of person.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Hello? Voss? Oh, what a cunt. He hung up. All right, that's the podcast. So you want to check out that video. Happy birthday, Rich Voss. I think he just collapsed like a sack of potatoes because he didn't want to get cake all over his fucking tight, expensive designer shirt and jeans. And it was just cake. You just take the cake. Don't run away and fall. So anyways, check out my MySpace. If you want to add this podcast to you, just subscribe to it or put it in your podcast. It's right underneath the podcast on my main page there. And let me know if you listen to it.